my name is Felix Pepler. I am head of centres for an organisation called the Woodcraft Folk, and the Woodcraft Folk is one of the largest and oldest running children's services in the UK. We have a very interesting and long history. We've been going for nearly 100 years. In fact, next year we celebrate our 100th year anniversary. We're similar to other uniformed organisations around the UK that you might recognise, such as the Scouts and the Guides and Cadets and so on. Although we fundamental in one key aspect, and that is, and this is found in our origins, we're different in that our purpose and our mission is around peace and justice, social justice and education for social change, and international friendship and environmental stewardship. And as a youth-led organisation, we tend to work very closely with our young people who tell us what the direction of travel is that they want for our organisation and dealing with some of the challenges and issues that they're presented with. My role in the Woodcraft Folk is to manage 4 of the residential education centres, which includes the wonderful Cudham Centre in Bromley. And we also work with several other campsites and organisations across the UK, delivering activities for young people throughout. The residential education centres provide a range of activities for young people, from canoeing and climbing and other adventurous activities, right through to more site-based things like woodcraft opportunities and experiences. Now, the Woodcraft Folk is a volunteer organisation. We have over 3,000 volunteers nationally working with us, and we would not be able to operate without ongoing support. And that's the same for Cudham. Cudham is supported by a thriving group of volunteers who provide an incredible amount of support to the activities and the programs that we deliver there. It's kind of a part of a cornerstone of our history and indeed our future survival. And there's loads and loads of ways that volunteers can and do work with us, really. For example, volunteers who are working in groups, they might help out with group nights and run activities, help organise trips and visits. There's roles in things like safeguarding and supporting health and safety. And they might be supporting training or managing some of the finance. That's in the local group kind of situations. Within centres, there's kind of 4 key roles that volunteers undertake, and that ranges from wardening, where we have volunteers who support groups to stay on site and give them those kind of practical support and advice when they're there on site, or otherwise they might be supporting site maintenance and repair jobs, or they might be helping to run some of the activities with and for young people. And then there's a 4th area where some of our volunteers get involved with committee memberships, and they support in the governance roles, such as supporting the financial management, health and safety at that committee level, and development and so on. Basically, what we feel in the Woodcraft Folk is that no matter what your skills, your interests, and your availability is like, we are very likely to be able to find a really productive and positive role for volunteers. And what volunteers get in return, of course, is they get to be part of a thriving community of passionate and dedicated people, where they're able to develop skills and help young people engage with the world around them and get to meet friends as well. It's an incredibly important social and community experience for our volunteers linked to centres, and they get that opportunity to be sociable and ideally to have some fun. So volunteering with Woodcraft Folk is a chance to develop those skills and meet new people and try something different. And we, as the staff, really, we provide appropriate and suitable training. We provide dedicated and professionalised support for volunteers, and we provide all the insurance that's needed as well. And we're an inclusive organisation, so it's part of our mission, really, to strive for all volunteers to be able to join us, no matter what their perceived barriers are. And we particularly welcome young people and those people who identify as having been marginalised or discriminated against. So all our volunteer opportunities are flexible and can be organised to fit around existing commitments. And if you're interested in volunteering with the Woodcraft Folk, either at Cudham Centre or more broadly with groups around the area, then please get in touch with us. Our information is on the website, or you can reach out to any of us directly. And in Bromley, that includes the Cudham Environmental Activity Centres. So thanks to all our existing volunteers who provide an incredible amount of support. And if you're interested in joining us, we would love to welcome you. Thank you.